Hey babes, I'm so excited that you're here and I am so ready to jam with you. Today I'm creating your ultimate girl gang. We're going to be talking today about building community, and I also wanted to put a little spin on it and add how to attract your dream team. This is a topic that is often asked about with regards to when I'm mentoring or coaching people. And it is so important to create a community. But it's not always what people think. Oftentimes people think, oh, I have to build this community of people who want to learn about makeup, or I have to build this community of people who want yada, 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 right? And it is true, you definitely want to create a support team, but I want you to create your ultimate girl gang. When I first started my network marketing company, I was terrified of this, but at the time, I was also terrified of women. Does that sound like totally crazy, or do any of you resonate with that? I was bullied my entire life by women. I never had strong female relationships, and I always had a very, 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 very difficult time making friends with women. Women can be horrible at times, and so when I started my business, I was so afraid of the fact that I was going to be working with primarily women that creating a community was so terrifying to me. It wasn't until somebody brought up an exercise that really changed things for me. So if you open up your workbook to the page Creating Your Ultimate Girl Gang, there's a few questions here that I really want you to answer. So when I first started my network marketing company, my goal was to create a group of like-minded individuals who I could get together with and have wine and eat cheese and eat snacks and pop a bottle of champagne with and have a sleepover with. I wanted to create a community of people that I missed out on when I was younger. In my younger years, I didn't have that. So I wanted to create that community now. So what would hangouts with this dream team feel like? So if you were to create this ultimate girl gang, what would it feel like to have that group of girls together? I want you to really feel into this. I know I don't give you much space here, so you're absolutely welcome to grab a journal page or write on a Word document. But I want you to feel this, because the moment that you start to actually feel into what this dream team would feel like, I know you're going to start to attract people who want what you're creating or who want to be a part of your crew. I remember early on in my business when I would post on social media and I would say things like, hey, whatever, I was doing a post about joining my team, really subtly, but I would say, hey, I can't wait to hang out on the dock at the cottage and over a glass of wine. And I remember it felt really ballsy and bold to me, being very out there with this specific woman that I wanted to attract. But what started happening is that the more I started talking about the individuals I was attracting into my team, or the individuals that I wanted to be a part of my girl gang, the more those individuals started joining my team. So I want you guys to get clear on this. This is very much like your core purpose and your why. The clearer you are on that, the easier and the faster you're going to propel your business forward. But the more clear you get on creating your ultimate girl gang, the more clear you get on how it's actually going to feel, you can visualize those hangouts, the faster you're going to attract those people to your team. So fill that out. And then your second one is, if your team described you in 3 words, what would they say? So if your team were to describe you, like I can immediately think of somebody on my team right now, and if I were to describe her in 3 words, I'd describe her as culture, fun, and super loving. And what's really interesting is that's what she's created on her team. She has a team culture that is unlike anything else. She loves her team, and she is so fun to hang out with. So I really want you guys to feel into how this is going to feel. Okay? The next thing we're going to talk about is how we're going to attract these people to join our girl gang. Okay, guys, I have 3 tips for you with regards to attracting women into your girl gang, creating this community of people. This is more with regards to attracting individuals into your business who want to do this business with you. So my first tip for you, or the thing is now that we're aligned with who we want to attract, what that feels like, how good that feels when we are hanging out with that dream team. You feel it. You're imagining it. Guys, I did this so hard in the beginning of my business because I was so wanting to attract a tribe of women that I could, I don't want to say party with, but I could hang out with until the crack of dawn, sipping wine, having chocolate, and hanging out talking about life, talking about our dreams, our future. And what's so amazing, and it gives me the chills to talk about, is that that's what we've created on our team, because I visualized that from the very beginning. I have individuals on my team, and this might be you, right? You're with, I don't know, let's say you're with Unique, right? You're with Unique, and your dream team is women who love bold energy, who are super, super excited to share the power of these beautiful items that you guys sell. So for you, it might be getting together and having like a makeover night, and like that might be the team, the gang you want to create. So what I want you to do is like really get clear on that, okay? And what I want you to make sure, so tip number 1, is that any time, and this relates to one of our bonus videos on social media you guys can watch. Some of you, if you're like me, I probably would have skipped to it first. But I want your posts, all of your social media posts, should be in alignment with this dream team you want to attract. So what I mean by that, obviously not everything's going to be about wine and cheese and chocolate on my feed, but my posts, when I am posting about evenings out and things like that, are deeply in alignment with my dream team. The feeling, the fun, the love, the freedom, all that energy is always within my posts that I'm posting online. Because if here you are posting something that's totally not in alignment with the people that you're attracting or you want to attract to your team, it causes confusion. Okay, so tip number 1 is make sure that your posts are in alignment with the dream team you want to attract. Tip number 2 is regularly post. This isn't something you should fear. Regularly post about attracting individuals to your team and who those individuals are. An example I have is, say you were to get together with a girlfriend of yours who's maybe on your team and maybe not on your team. But you get together, you snap a pic, you share a picture of you guys out for a really nice dinner over wine. Why not? There's no reason you can't say PS. I am always adding individuals who, and then a few things, to my team. Or a fun, like we're always opening space for that +1. We're always looking to grow our tribe. Okay, so if you're not, I hate when people, and this, totally should have put this with the social media marketing, but the now hiring posts, or just blankly showing this income opportunity, or now have space on my team for women who are looking to work from their phone. No, I really want you to post photos and like, guys, if you're opening up a spot on your team, tell somebody exactly the person that you want to attract to your team, who they are, and post a selfie of you so excited to welcome them to your team. Okay? Just some fun tips like that. And then the third thing that I do is I love when I am hiring for a spot on my team, which I open up from time to time. I open up spaces for people to join my team. And when I'm looking to hire for my ultimate girl gang, I'll create a Google form. And on that Google form, I ask questions that are in deep alignment with the people that I want to attract. So, for instance, I love, like I said, I love getting together and having get-togethers with my team and being a part of that part of a big support group. And so in my Google form, I will often say, what does your ideal evening look like? Or what does your ideal date night look like? Or there's a multiple choice. Hey, what type of support fits for you? And even though somebody might not be completely aligned with my tribe, I'm obviously not going to say no, but it just allows me to know who they are and whether or not they're going to fit into the activities and stuff that I want to do on my team. So there's 3 tips for you, okay? So posts should be in deep alignment. So Instagram, Facebook, posts should be in deep alignment with the dream team you want to attract. Number 2 is you should be posting regularly about the individuals you want to attract. So adding this onto things like I went out for an evening out, or at the gym, I'd love to have a team member with me, like things like that. And then Google Forms, offering applications for people to fill out with you being very, very, very clear on who you want to attract. I know it seems funny, right? You might be thinking, okay, but if I'm posting about I only want to work with millennials and yada, 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 and a 50-year-old comes along, am I going to work with them? Absolutely. But the thing is that you want to get clear on who you're attracting. And I promise you, the clearer you are, the more you put it out into the world, the more of them you're going to attract. Okay, so now you want to build a community of product users. So if you're with a product, or you're using a product, a makeup product, or you sell leggings, or you sell makeup, I don't care what you sell, essential oils, makeup, whatever it is that you're selling, you need to create a community of individuals so that people feel supported. And I will say, I call myself out totally on this. This is something that I missed out on in the very beginning of my business. I didn't do it very often. I didn't create that girl gang or that community right off of the bat. And it was really hard to play catch up. So for those of you who are already in your network marketing company, it isn't too late to start that girl tribe or that gang of individuals who have a similar belief system. So product users that love the products, that can share and offer advice and support for each other. And if you are just getting started in your network marketing company or are just about to hop on board, this is the perfect time to start creating that community. So as people start to enroll with you, it's a really great opportunity for you to add them to, I love Facebook groups for this purpose. Creating a Facebook group with your team name, your branding, and all of your value is going to be a fantastic way for you to build that community. However, just because this is a Facebook group for your community, and yes, they've already enrolled, and yes, they've opted in to learn about whatever your product is, does not mean that you have the right to fill their feed with product stuff and sales and ickiness, okay? I am a firm believer that you still, regardless of if they opt into that, must add value. So when I have a Facebook community of product users, often what I'll do is as I share stuff on my social media, so I posted about how I used Whisper essential oil for my perfume before date night, I'll often then share that photo into that community group. Just say, hey guys, thought some of you ladies might love this. I also love hopping in there live and offering value in the form of a video. So offering value in forms of, hey, I added cinnamon to my bulletproof coffee this morning. Watch me make it. Things that aren't actually necessarily related to your product. So just because you might sell leggings doesn't mean that everything in that community group has to be leggings related. Does that make sense? So I love being in groups with individuals, and there's actually a few people that I'm in groups with that sell a product, but actually am offering me value about something that's not even related. So for instance, if you sell leggings, obviously talking about your leggings is going to be very important, but so is talking about maybe some styling tips, because I have leggings that are really crazy designs and I have no idea where or how to wear them. So offering some style tips on how to style them so that you're offering that value. Something as simple as you work with a makeup company. That doesn't mean that everything you post has to be makeup related. You can actually be offering, maybe even you found a new time management tip. Hey guys, this isn't makeup related, but I found this new thing that really helps me to save time in the morning. Here's this tip. Or, guys, there's so many different ideas, and these are just some things that I want you to maybe think about. Because there are groups that I've been in that all they post about are bags, or all they post about are makeup or lipsticks. A big one, and I don't know if any of you guys here are with LipSense, but LipSense is a huge one that I've seen a lot of lately. And I find that a lot of people fill my feed with lipstick colors. Whereas instead, here are some tips on how to use it, or here are some new colors I tried out this weekend, and sharing photos of you out with your kids wearing a lipstick shade. So offering value in the form of stuff that's not necessarily always related to your product is going to help to form this community. Another thing that I really like to do to reinforce this feeling of community is to make people feel like they are appreciated. So about once a week or once every couple of weeks, I sit down, my assistant helps me out, and we write cards to some customers on our team. I'll often add in a little sample of a product they might not have tried, a rub or something like that, and we'll stick it in the mail and send it off. And the feeling of gratitude that people have for they feel appreciated and they feel like they're not forgotten about. So that's another way to form community. So you've got your Facebook group. Number 2 would be to send out some snail mail, maybe just make people feel supported and welcomed. I love sending out welcome packages when somebody signs up and joins not even my team, but enrolls and orders some oils. I love sending out a welcome package of some samples and some products and a nice magnet for their fridge if they ever have any questions. So number 2 is send out snail mail. Number 3 is to host maybe some gratitude get-togethers, or to host some not parties, but get-togethers with your customers. I haven't done this, and it's actually something that I have in for the works for the end of the summer, to host a barbecue at our house for my clients and my customers who've ordered from me, who live in my area, but might not have felt supported or loved like they should. Okay, so these are some ways, and I believe firmly community is all about making people feel special, making people feel supported, and offering value at all costs, all the time. Offer value as much as you can so people feel that love from you. I hope that you got a lot out of this one, and I am super excited to see you guys start to form your girl gang. Hop on over to our Facebook group, and I would love for you guys to share in the Facebook group with all of us what your dream team looks like. Okay, what are you, let's say, what are the top 5 things that you want in somebody joining your dream team? I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon.